Hi everyone, my name is Layla and I went to Japan as an exchange student in 2016-17, which is a long time ago. And since I got asked some questions about how to become an exchange student on my other video, I will try to answer to most of them in this video. So first of all, I got the question, what is the name of my exchange program? So the name of my exchange program is AFS. It's the association I went with in Japan during 10 months, during 10 months. And so this association finds a host family for you, find school, take care of the insurance and many other activities and stuff. So it was pretty great. Before going to Japan, you have like an orientation camp. When you arrive in Japan, you have an orientation camp. You have many activities throughout the year. You meet other AFS exchange students, so you meet people from all around the world and you do activities with them. They make sure you have a person who you can contact if you have like any problem, if you want to talk to someone. So it was a pretty great association, and really they found like the school for me. I was really happy about it. My school was really great, and so they helped find this school. I also got a question about if I had to take an exam or not for going to Japan. No, you don't have to take any exams. It depends on your school also, but in Switzerland, so in high school, in second year of high school, you can go anywhere you want, but you have to have the good grades during your first year. Also, you have AFS asks you to ask a teacher to make a comment. It's like a recommendation. It's like saying yes, she is a good student, and so she will be able to go and there will be no problem. Like that's one thing. Also, you have to fill a paper with your grades. So that's what I had to do in Switzerland. I don't know about other countries, but yes. So in first year of high school, I really worked hard to have good grades, so that I could be able to go to Japan. Also in Switzerland, if you don't have those grades, you can still go, but you have to take an exam when you come back during summer, which is not great. Another question was, could I speak Japanese before going to Japan? So that's kind of a hard question. So yes, I could have a conversation with people. It was hard for me to read. I could read hiragana, katakana, and some of the kanjis, but really basic ones. But it was pretty hard. If you arrive and you don't know anything, if you don't know how to read, how to just speak, say hello and stuff, it's kind of hard, and it will take more time to have a good level in Japanese. If you have time before going to Japan, you can still try to learn as much as you can. That's really an advice that is really important. Try to learn the language as much as you can. You won't be able to learn the language, obviously, but as much as you can. You will save a lot of time. It will be easier to make friends. People will be really happy to be able to just speak to you in the beginning and don't have like to make effort to speak in English, even though some people are happy about speaking English. So just really as much as you can try to learn the language. If I have time, I can make a video about how to learn Japanese, how I learned Japanese, because everybody has its own method. So yes. Another question was, were there any exchange student in my school or in my class? In my class, I was the only one, but in my school there was, when I arrived, there was an American guy, which was really, which became a nice friend, and another one who arrived later and was a German. So we were the only 3 exchange students. In my school there weren't as much as that, and other friends were the only ones in their school, so it really depends on which school you go to. So yes, and in which city you are. So I was in Tokyo, so obviously there would be like more exchange students that in the countryside. So how long did I go to Japan? I went for 10 months, from late August to the beginning of July, I think, or the end of June. It was pretty hard when I arrived because I didn't have any friends, and I had like 1 week to wait until the beginning of the school, because it starts on 1st September normally. So yes, but 10 months was really really great. If you want also to learn Japanese as much as you can, 10 months is a lot. Like, it's really like a full year, and you have time to adapt and stuff, and to really enjoy at the end, when you understand more, when you are more able to talk to people. So yes, 6 months is also great if you can only go 6 months, but I really advise you to try to learn the language before, because it will take a lot of time to adapt and stuff. So if you know the language, it will be easier, and it will be like a better semester. The question about money, how much did it cost? For Switzerland, it's about 10,000 francs. So I'll just put somewhere in euro. So yes, it's quite a lot of money. And I worked during summer in a part-time job to have money when I arrived there, to just be able to spend my own money when I go there, because it's like a lot of money. But yes, so if you can have a part-time job, and if you have someone who is able to finance that, that will be great. But yeah, I try to make my own money so that my parents don't have to spend too much. So yes, I was really lucky that they were able to give me that opportunity. Another really great question is it as great as it seems? So yes, really, like, there are hard times, like, I won't lie about it. It's not like always great, always funny, always with friends and stuff. No, it's really, you have hard times, you have time you feel really lonely, and you're frustrated because you can't understand or speak. So there are hard parts, but as in everything, like, it's not always 100% like the best time of your life, but you will have the best time of your life at some point. So yes, it's really great, and you really grow throughout this year. You grow as a person, you try other things, you discover so many things, a new culture, new people, and it's really an opportunity that you can take, and that it's here if you have the resources. So if you can just, and if you have the motivation to go, just really go, even if it's hard, even if it's not always the best, like, and you miss your family and stuff. It's really worth it, really worth it. Like, it has been 5 years, but it's still part of me, it's still part of my life, it's still part of my everyday life. It's really something you grow with. It's not something just you do and then you come back to your country. It's really something that stays for your life, and the people you meet there also. Was it hard to find friends? So at the beginning I was really lucky, because there were people that were so kind, and even though I wasn't that much able to speak, like, as a friend and stuff, like, they were so comprehensive, they were so nice, they were teaching me words and stuff. But at the beginning, yes, it was hard. Like, they were talking like everybody together, and I was like, I'm not able to say anything, or it's too fast for me and I'm not able to understand. So at the beginning, yes, it's hard. Yes, it's hard to make really close friends, to whom you can talk about anything and stuff, because also you arrive during the year. If you come in September, since they start the school in April, they already have their groups. It's normal you arrive during the thing, and you can't ask people to just like put you in a group. Like, you have to make effort to go to people. You have to try to talk to them and try to do some activities, ask, just, yeah, it's really, if you have like if you are really lucky, there will be people who will just ask to go out and stuff, but if not, you have to make the first step. You have to make yourself the first step. So yeah, it's quite hard to be really close with people, because also you know that you will go at some point. So but you make really great friendships. Like, yes, I'm still in contact with people, with my friends there, with my host family, and really, I really love them, and I really miss them because I was not able to come back since 2019. So yes, I guess it really depends on where you are and how the people are. But personally, I was really lucky and I met some really, really good friends. Also, one of my friends I made in Japan is now in my town to do an exchange as a university student. So you never know what happens in life. So how did I learn Japanese and how long did it take? I passed the GLPT N2, so it's kind of P2 plus C1 at the end of the year. So I had a pretty good level at the end. Not really reading kanjis and stuff because I was still learning, but listening, I had like 100 out of 100 for listening. So really, it's just the practice that helped me to do that. Also, motivation, guys. Motivation is key. Maybe also I'll do a video about that. So how did I learn Japanese? It's quite hard, but you have methods, you have YouTube, you have musics and stuff, so that can help you. Series, drama, many opportunities to learn. So if you have Japanese friends, try to practice. And yeah, maybe I'll make a video about that, like, because it's quite complicated, and it's really worth it, and it's really fun to learn Japanese. So during my year, I had Japanese classes in my school, which was really great. And since I didn't have like the same schedule as my friends, I had time, free time, and during this free time I was kind of always trying to learn new vocabulary, new kanjis and grammar and stuff. So really, it's how much time you take to learn, and it's not how long does it take. It's really up to yourself. So yes, I hope it helped you guys, and if you have any other questions, you can write a comment. And yes, so thank you for listening, and I hope this helped you, and this gave you motivation to try to become an exchange student. And if so, I will be really happy because it's really worth it. So bye!